I just wanted to put emphasis on the fact that, yes, I'm working so hard towards my career, but only because I know the goodness that will come out of it for me, my family, for you, for the world. I just know what greatness is going to come out of it. Like, without realizing, like, all of the shit goes by so fast. All of it. It just goes by so fast. And I guess when you're not really taking each day and taking advantage of it and like really optimizing it, it can go by even faster. It's day 6. It's been a long week, but the first week is already done. I have 14 more weeks left of the semester. So it's like there's no sense of urgency, but put some sense of urgency towards your purpose because, you know, the only one who can delay it is you. And so for me, school, I'm using it as a tool to put me in the place of my purpose. I don't really see myself being like the smartest engineer in the world, but I see myself creating a space for more discoveries to happen. And so where I see my talents are, it's not directly proportional to school, but instead it's a tool. I'm using school as a tool to put me into that place where I can create more spaces. So I have a vision, I have a goal, and I am living in my purpose because even if you're not doing your purpose, by taking the first step and by being present is essentially in your purpose because it all leads somewhere. And so that's what I'm kind of doing. This is why I take school very serious and I try to optimize the experiences that I have here because I know that if you really use the resources here, you will set yourself up for so much success. So for me, school was out of the question. Like, it was the only option for me. Now, I'm pretty sure there's other options, but for where I see myself going, I needed to be in school. I needed to put myself in the space of resources. And I guess what I'm learning to do right now is to like optimize those resources, use those resources, you know. So right now I just got my resume reviewed. My desired like career field is product and project management. More so on the product side because with my recent startup endeavors, I really enjoyed product management. I enjoyed having like a say in every aspect in how the product gets developed. I like the marketing aspect, the business aspect, the engineering aspect. I liked all of it. I really enjoyed doing it. And I really enjoyed moving in between those. Like, I don't want to stay in one division, one department forever. I get too bored for that. So I knew for sure after, or just while I was doing my startup, that like, yeah, product management is for me. And my school doesn't teach you product management. My school teaches you how to be a manufacturing engineer. It teaches you how to solve, I guess, issues that your boss may need you to solve, but it doesn't teach you to lead. And so I'm using my resources and learning what I need to learn here to get that accreditation as an engineer, but I don't really see myself being an engineer. I am an engineer, but I don't see myself having that role forever, ever in my life. This is just, I use school. School is just accreditation for me. Accreditation and resource. So like if anyone has any shit to talk about me, I'm gonna slap that BS in biomedical engineering and tell them, oh, okay. You know, and it's gonna get me into places where I can further, you know, but yeah. So that actually took me a while to understand. I think with our schools only providing like 6 different types of engineers you can be and about 5 career choices, they don't really give you the room to grow in that area, and that's kind of where you have to take the reins and like okay, I'm taking over. Like, it's time to start taking charge of my own life and going with my heart and following what my intuition says about where I need to be and where I should take myself in life. So that's kind of my take. And so that's what I'm pretty much doing today on Saturday, is making sure that I'm aligned within my career path, that I'm still set. Like, yeah, school gets very overwhelming, but it's greater than this. And with this being my last year-ish, I need to I need to get back in. I need to like continuously remind myself that school is just school. They teach you, they push you, they test you, but life exists after, and life exists during, and only you can take charge of that. If you want school to be your entire freaking life, okay? But for me, after school, that's where my career starts. And so by acting in my career now, taking the projects I take on now, you know, that's going to set me up. Like I said, school is just accreditation for me. Accreditation and resources. The projects that I get into, the education that I learn, it's all accreditation and it's all practice too. But once I graduate, like, I need to set it up now, so when I am ready to graduate, I have the next step laid out for me. So it's a lot of work, but it starts now. And if you do it consistently, if you keep up with it, I'm sure something good is going to come out of it. My biggest struggle has been getting an internship. And this summer for sure, I'm getting an internship. Don't care how I'm going to get it, where I'm going to get it. Okay, I do care. I want something in the space of project management because I want to up-level that side of me, because I really do see that as my career choice. So that's like kind of the path I'm looking more into. But I'm getting an internship this summer. I'm passing all my classes this summer. But most importantly, I'm going to have a great freaking semester. And that's what I have to keep affirming myself, because it's only me and a couple of other friends, but I can only do this for me. Like, this is for me. I'm doing it. She deserves it. I also want to note that for me, career is more than just making money. Career for me is purpose, and I want the two to intertwine. I don't want to be a bioengineer. I don't want to work for bioengineering companies just for the sake of getting money. I don't want to do any of this shit just for the sake of getting money. I want to make a real impact. I want to serve people in what I do. I want to help people. I want to change the world for the better. Like, I have a vision of what harmonious life can be, and I live that for myself, and through my work I want that to be shared. And so while I'm in school, while I'm headed towards my career, while I'm working towards establishing a career for myself, I also have to understand that, sorry, I got distracted there. I'm on LinkedIn right now, bro. But yeah, like, while all that is happening, while I'm heading and trying to achieve higher heights, I'm doing it in accordance to purpose. And you may find that on the path. And hey, you may even find that beforehand and you go. But for me, when I started bioengineering here, I wasn't too sure what I wanted to do, but I followed the little inklings in my heart. I followed the little nudges and the little cookies and the breadcrumbs, and I just follow that. And so as I get closer to graduation, I get closer to my definition of purpose, my definition of what a great life could be. And I'm finding that more and more now, which is the reason why I'm pushing more and more and more, because I see how all of this is a tool to get me where I need to be. So when I post, and I know for sure that this entire semester is going to be crazy with me, like just in the engineering building, like damn near 24/7. I wanted to also make it known that, like, yes, I like what I do, but I like what I do because I know where it's going to take me and I know what it's going to do for other people. I know where my talents will take me, and I know what my talents are going to do for other people. I know what my talents are going to do for the world. And so this is kind of like my call to action that it took me like 3 or 4 years to get to since starting college, but I just wanted to put emphasis on the fact that, yes, I'm working so hard towards my career, but only because I know the goodness that will come out of it for me, my family, for you, for the world. I just know what greatness is going to come out of it. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and edit my resume so I can go ahead and apply to these internships. But I'll check in with you Sunday. Pretty much all day today, I'm just going to be doing career stuff. So Sunday's my off day, so that should be fun. But I'll get to you then.